Good morning, guys, gals, MBs, YouTube catters, and Genesys gamers. Well, it is a Monday afternoon, and we are offline, off stream today. Did not plan to record anything or make any content today, but that was until just a few minutes ago. Konami has released the updated Genesys points list for the month of June. Now we're supposed to be getting two lists this month, one for a generic balancing list and one to hit the new cards that already came out in Battles of Legend. We'll have to see which list this is. Now this is going to be the first time I've done a pure live reaction off stream. Unfortunately, I didn't want to hit go live for this. I have not seen the list yet, so hopefully this is going to be based off the decks that performed well at the past YCS Columbus. Let's just use the, sorry for the brief transition, let's just use the Genesys June points updated list since this is from Konami itself. With YCS Columbus under our belts and a bunch of OTS events, especially during the Genesys celebration, we haven't updated to do the next Genesys points list. Side note, in terms of OTS data, it looks like Genesys is a very regional format, much like the game was back in its very early days, and it's fascinating to watch it evolve all over again like in early 2000s. What were people playing at YCS Columbus? The distribution of decks at YCS Columbus was a lot more spread out. The most common decks were Red Dragon Archfiend, RDA, Monarchs, Doomsday, and Dark Lords, followed closely by Radiant Typhoon, Clown Crew, Magnet Warriors, and Mimighoul. As always, we're clumping cards into similar groups for discussion, but first some top deck adjustments. So these are decks based off of what performed well at YCS Columbus. Crimson Blade Dragon 0 to 10, Power Vice Dragon 5 to 6. I feel like that's still like a little slap on the wrist. I guess this does kind of mess around with the points of using like Bestial Disc Spotter. I feel like they could have hit the searchable continuous spell, the Crimson Gaia, and slapped like 10 points or 15 points onto that, and the deck would still be playable. So I'm surprised Crimson Blade Dragon is the one to take the hit here. Dark Lord Jehudi 0 to 5, deck still playable. Eidos the Underworld Monarch 0 to 5, Mimighoul Dungeon 0 to 5, and then Radiant Typhoon Croatia 0 to 7. Individual card outliers. The most played card in the tournament was Illusion Gate, so hey, we're Illusion Gate absolutely getting hit here. Thank God. The fact that that card was 0 points was absolutely crazy to me. Illusion Gate was with 56% of all players using at least one copy. One copy isn't shocking since it can only apply its effects once per duel, but about 12% of the field had 3 in their main deck. Yes, it was by far the best board breaker you could be running, except specifically against the Mimighoul matchup. There are a few non-engine cards that saw a massive jump in play since the last data adjustment. The Heralds I've seen 10 times. Oh, hopefully they're pointing the Heralds. The Heralds were insanely overpowered. Almost every Herald deck was like a top tier deck, or a deck that played Heralds were a top tier deck. Let's talk about Di-Fi. Okay, we know a lot of folks have been wringing their hands over this card since Genesys launched, but its actual usage rate extremely low in all the actual data thus far until YCS Columbus. This is the problem with going with overall usage rate rather than usage rate of the top decks in the format, because Genesys is a wide open, very diverse format. We have Book of Eclipse 3 to 4. I mean, Book of Eclipse was also definitely one of the best board breakers played in YCS Columbus. The 1 point makes it interesting, I guess. Book of Moon down from 4 to 3. So you're just swapping positions from Eclipse and Moon, which makes sense. Di-Fi 10 points. I mean, I feel like you could have hit it even more. I feel like it could be 15, 20 points. The only decks that are going to be running it or afford to run it in main deck is probably going to be Mimighoul. It'll be interesting to see if they hit anything else though. Gamma Seal 0 to 3, so they are hitting Gamma Seal slightly. I mean, it's a slap on the wrist. It's not really anything to worry about. Like I said, for White Force specifically, we get to play Dogron as well. Lancia 0 to 1, Illusion Gate 0 to 10. That's fair. I mean, that probably just means that everyone's going to switch back to running Dark Holes instead. Shared Ride 0 to 1, Herald of Orange Light 0 to 3, Herald of Green Light 0 to 2, and Purple Light 0 to 1. Purple Light for traps, Green Lights for spells, and Herald of the Orange Light for monster effects. 18 points for a playset of all 3. I still feel like that's a little too low. I think you could have definitely put Heralds at 5 or 7. Fulo 7 to 8. Okay, that's gonna hurt our deck a little bit. And then Nibiru 6 to 8. Okay, so weird how like they are equating Molcharmi, Fuwalos, and Nibiru. Shared engines and best in slots. Speaking of, Miracle Ejector, 5 points. That's good. I feel like that's fair. Like, you don't want to get rid of the brand new cards, but I feel like they should be hitting the Cosmic Neos though. Like, we should just not be able to make a VFD for free. Conduction Warrior, Linear Magnum Plus 0 to 6, Magnet Bonding 0 to 5. Okay, so Magnet's getting hit as well. Earthbound Prisoner Stone Sweeper 0 to 5. Okay. Keldo 1 to 2. Kultun getting a couple more hits, so to thin out that non-engine a little bit more as well if they do want to play multiple copies. Supreme Sovereign Chang'Ying 0 to 10. Rest in peace. The level 10s for White Forest. It looks like we're back to playing Fabled Levy Lazabelle, still unhit. Let's go. Heavy Optimization 3, Spell Card Soul Exchange 3 to 13. That's a huge hit to Clown Crew and to Monarchs as well. Utopic Draco Future 20 to 25 and Utopic Future Zexel 0 to 5. Shenanigans. Oh, there's the Cosmos Neos hit. Okay, 0 to 21. That's fine. Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal 0 to 5. Whatever. Ixel 5 to 7. Infernoid Evil 0 to 7. Magical Mallet 0 to 3. Okay, so they're hitting. Cool. They're hitting the Exodia deck a little bit more too as well. 7 to 10 on Chicken Game. 7 to 10 on Upstart Goblin, Into the Void 7 to 10 as well. Plenty of people are running Sword Soul Sovereign Chang'Ying as a generic synchro, but no one is actually playing Sword Soul. I wonder why. It's because Sword Soul is extremely pointed. So we've done a rebalance on that theme. Oh, Sword Soul buffs. Playable Sword Soul. Big welcome Labyrinth 20 to 15. These are all buffs. These are all going down in points. Change of Heart 6 to 3. That's fine. No one plays it. Crystron Inclusion, Crystron Sulfador, 25 to 20. Oh, Krystrons are going to be playable. That's actually not bad. Crystron being a really good synchro deck. Denglong, 20 to 10. Dark End Evaporation Dragon, 1 to 0. Dragonic Diagram, Dragon Maid Tiding, 5 to 1. Dragon's Light and Darkness, 3 to 1. Duality, 3 to 1. Philia Regis, 10 to 7. I wonder if this makes Dragon Maid. I wonder if this makes Dragon Maid again. What was it? Dragon Maid, Light and Darkness Dragon Maid makes it playable again. Foolish Burial 33 to 25. Forbidden Chalice 5 to 1. Forbidden Lance 3 to 1. Okay, that's huge actually. Those are really good spells to play. Gigantic Sprite 15 to 7. Blow Up Bulb 21 to 15. That's fine. Plant Synchro format. Imperm 12 to 11, so slight Imperm buff. Guardian Chimera 33 to 20 is actually really huge. That actually might be playable in White Forest now. Iron Thunder 5 to 3. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber 10 to 0. That's fine. No one was playing Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Magician Souls 15 to 10. Leerlusk Bird Call 20 to 15. That's not fine. They did hit the Leerlusk names, and that's really good. Mathematics Sigma 7 to 5. Metamorphosis 5 to 3. Monster Reborn 4 to 3. Anything else? Are we Turn from a Different Dimension? Giant Smoke Signal 33 to 20. Snatch Steel 4 to 10. Oh, Sword Soul hits. Okay. Emergence 10 to 7. Chi Xiao 20 to 10. So and Longwan as a 1 point. I still feel like that's unplayable. I still feel like that's. Isn't Moye like also like 20 points a piece or something like that? Like a crazy absurd number. All right, so that is all of the hits. So one thing I noticed that is not hit is Gravity Claps did not get any points. So welcome back. We are synchro formatting. We will be synchro summoning. We will be skipping your turn. I'm super excited for that. What's next? The next points update will coincide with Chaos Origins premiere events. It will include cards introduced in Chaos Origins and Battles of Legend Glorious Galaxies. And don't forget that the WCQ in the Americas has an open Genesys 2-day event where the grand prize is a Jump Festa trip in Japan. Okay, I mean, overall, I'm super excited for this list. I mean, I'm a little bit biased as a White Forest player, as a synchro player. Feel like we kind of got away scot-free as a synchro deck. While they also hit problematic cards like Fuwalos, like Nibiru, pointing them a little bit extra, and Di-Fi overall. So hey, we take those. We absolutely take those. We don't say a thing and we don't tell Konami, but overall, I'm super excited for this upcoming format. I feel like Genesys is now going in a wonderful direction with Di-Fi not being included in the sideboards of every deck for going first. So yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. It's going to be interesting in what direction deck building is going to take us in after these updates. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Let me know if you're interested in Genesys, if this is going to get you to play Genesys. Are you going to go to Nationals and play Genesys? You can go play Genesys with me on Friday on day 0 of Nationals. So I am actually looking forward to this format now, especially. So guys, gals, MB's YouTube catters, hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, good night.